So Drew, you're one of the key players on the executive team at Prezi. Can you tell us a bit about what it is you guys do and your role as Head of International?
So Prezi is a new way of presenting. It basically disrupted the presentation software space by moving away from a slide-based format to an open canvas where you actually create your story and you zoom in and out of the story. It creates a much more cinematic experience.
What are the key strategies in that sort of customer acquisition piece?
There are two components. One is viral growth. The great thing about a presentation software is if your customer loves it, which our customers do, they actually advocate for you. They advocate by presenting their ideas at conferences. And then inevitably, when Prezi is presented on stage or even inside of a company, people will come up to the presenter afterward and say, what is that tool that you're using?
What about the bulk of your users? How do you sort of establish and encourage that loyalty, that brand loyalty?
With a great product. I mean, really, there's some marketing efforts we do, but it's really our product and supporting them in what they're trying to achieve. So if we find a great customer Prezi, we'll promote that Prezi throughout our entire, 55 million users. That feels really good as a business person that has a Prezi out there to see it promote in that way. It actually, that engenders a lot of customer loyalty.
You're a big proponent of the competitive advantages that businesses can leverage through having good IT systems.
Yep.
What are the sort of key processes and platforms available for small businesses to leverage in that regard?
Well, a lot of small to medium businesses are looking at the cloud for cloud-based solutions. I remember when I came to Prezi and moved from Outlook to Gmail, and that was a tough transition. And I thought, God, I've relied on Outlook for years. And I finally made the move over, kicking and screaming. And then my computer got stolen. The next day, I was up and running without a blink. Outlook, that would have taken about a month with an IT person helping me. Then I realized personally how important it was, how much advantage. If as a small business it needs to move fast, I think the cloud-based solutions are the key competitive advantage for small, medium businesses.
Data and analytics, you're obviously closely monitoring your sort of users in the market trends.
I'm obsessively monitoring.
What are the key metrics that you look at?
The key ones, I think, are continual use, so active use of our users. We look at the funnel from when they register to when they activate first to use the product to when they turn into active users, which then, if they're a paying user, that rolls into renewal. If they're not a paying user, that rolls into upgrade and then renewal.
How deeply do you profile your customers?
We're just starting to do that. In the beginning, we wanted to make it as easy as possible to sign on for Prezi and to create that viral growth effect. Now we're getting a little more sophisticated in understanding what sort of the demographics are, but we're not going to force users to give up all of their information about themselves in order to use our product. So we're trying to find the right balance.
So ease of use and coming online always trumps details.
Yeah, especially when you're a small and growing company.
Okay, and the future for Prezi?
Wow, there's a huge future for Prezi. We believe in empowering people through visual communications. So what you're going to see Prezi is expand beyond just the presentation space. We're going to actually transform the presentation space as we're currently doing, but we're going to move beyond it. And you're going to see applications and explorations that look at visual communications in a very new way.
Well, and with a well-informed and considered man like yourself at the helm, I'm sure you'll get there. Thanks a lot for your time, Drew.
Thank you, Alex.